Alright, trailer hitch wiring. So here is the positive lead. So it goes to a Kurt. I'll just show you the model number in a second. But here's this is a 12 gauge fusible link. I have a 25 amp fuse in there because the rest of this is 10 gauge. That you can. So this is 25. This is 12 gauge, and that's all 10 gauge over there. And I don't think we're ever gonna hit the 25 max limit, but because the hitch wiring is less than 10 amps max, I think it will draw 6 amps max from what I've been told. So, but that's going to be on a separate fusible link. So you can see that red wire going through here underneath the seat, and then it goes inside this plastic pillar that you're staring at. Kind of comes up. So I have this routed intentionally to avoid the seatbelt mechanism, which you can't. So you cannot see the wire there. You know, wire's down there. It's down there. To round the second clip, there's a little like latch clip on the left side of this bottom plastic piece that I'm not gonna show you. You can figure that out on your own. But if I can get you a close up in here. I gotta get my head around too so we can see. There's wire right there. Okay, so it's running from this point up to here, and you can see the partitions right there, and then it goes up here a little more ways. You can see it. There's the wire, and it will. So the purpose of this is to get it to avoid the seatbelt, and eventually there's a clip that it just barely goes into, like up here, like up. I think it's up there, like right there is where the clip is, and it's routed to the right of that, and it goes around this here too. So there's my dirty hand evidence there, and it goes up over through the top of the partition over there. You can see that wire right up there towards the bottom of your screen, and then there's on the top wire is the main loom for the lighting in the back, for like the interior cabin lights. And now we're out of focus. So yeah, that bottom wire is the red wire that we're talking about. So I'm gonna pause and go to the back of the van, and I'll show you the rest of the setup. All right, we're back. So here's the partition like I showed you again. There's a big wiring gap down here. I might want to put some heat. Yeah, it actually sits on a nice corner there. It's flattened, as you can see, so it's not rubbing on sharp stuff. And it goes up here, that might be sharp. So that might be a good idea to put some string tubing around that. But yeah, it goes in there. You can see that's the headliner, kind of straight ahead. You can't see it too easily. There you go. You can see barely the headliner down there. So you can see that this wire just goes straight down right alongside the partition wall, basically. But yeah, it comes up here, goes. You can see there's this factory, protection is taken apart. That's pretty easy to do. There's plastic clips clip onto these tabs there. You just pinch it, and it comes off. And yeah, it's easy to get off. But yeah, it comes. I gotta do some more zip tie routing on this, and then I got it. So this is 25 feet of wire to get to this point, so it's more than enough. Yeah, run yourself 25 feet of wiring, and that'll take care of you. So the plan for this is, since this trailer wiring, this is like $38 on Amazon or something. It's cheap. I'll show you the part number. I got a bunch of garbage here. I'll just get out of the way. But yeah, this is the part number 56496 power taillight converter, and you can see that this is everything that's in here. But yeah, confusion with wiring, colors. That's gonna be funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna put a 10 amp fuse on this with a fuse, inline fuse over there, which you can buy these on Amazon for cheap. These inline fuses, and here's some fuses that come with that. and then so that's gonna divert into the taillight converter 10 amp, and then I have this from a W212 E-Class, a 15 amp outlet, and I'm gonna just literally wire a 15 amp fuse onto this, and then I'll have two things. We'll have an outlet back here and also power trailer wiring. So that's how I'm gonna do it. You don't have to route it under your vehicle, which sucks, and you have to worry about weathering and your wire kind of expiring because salt and stuff getting on it, especially up here in Wisconsin. But this is on the inside, so not much less to worry about there. It might get hot if you're down south, but this is a white van, so I don't think it'll get too hot, perhaps. I think this is 105-degree insulation, so we'll be alright. But yeah, this is how we're doing it here. There are other videos of how to wire these up. Also, I do believe that one of these wires is for the passenger side tail light, or the turn signal in the tail light. So you can tap into one of these wires, and then instead of having to run a gigantic wire over here and figuring it out down there. So I have one of these ammeters, non-intrusive ammeters, can read DC, as you can see, AC and DC on top. So we're gonna do that and then see how that goes. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I might add more later if it means anything. Alright, stop the video. See you guys later.